Well, here we are with the new dishwasher having been delivered, and today we'll be installing the new GE profile dishwasher. And as you can see, it is still on the shipping pallet, which we'll be taking off. I've also taken out the items that come inside the dishwasher, which basically include an installation guide and an owner's manual, plus some marketing material that I've laid out here in regard to the type of laundry dishwasher detergent that you're supposed to use, along with an additional sound package that comes for the toe kick, and some trim that goes on the dishwasher at the beginning of the install. It also comes with an electrical box cover, and it comes with these screws. And one is a ground screw, looks like. I'm not sure if what that is. There are two panhead screws right there that affix the tabs that hold the dishwasher to the counter. So we'll be looking at that. It also comes with a hose clamp. I believe that goes on the wastewater. The wastewater hose itself comes with the package. And these are the tabs. Come in a package with 4 screws that attach to the top of the dishwasher, and you screw those into the dishwasher, and you use the previously mentioned panhead screws to attach the end of these tabs to the dishwasher and the counter. I've also laid out a number of tools, kind of overkill, because I won't be using all of these, but I like to have all my tools that are nearby. One of the things that we will be using is Teflon tape to wrap this elbow, 90-degree elbow. This is the elbow that you use on this particular model, and we'll be wrapping this end with the Teflon tape, and this end uses a 3/8 compression fitting, so we don't need any tape for that. The alternative type of connection to the wastewater is this garden hose type. I think Whirlpool mostly uses this one. In addition, I've kept some of the parts from the uninstalled dishwasher, which I've always tried to hang on to everything. We'll be needing this. This will be locking in the household current wires into the metal box, the electrical box on the new dishwasher, and a couple of clamps and a grounding screw. I don't know if I'll need those, but we'll see. I also kept this, which clamps the wastewater hose underneath the kitchen sink, and we'll probably be using this later. I also kept the 2 hose clamps that I took off the previous dishwasher just in case I need them. I did have to go out. I have two clamps down there, but I believe that this dishwasher doesn't attach the ground wire to a grounding screw, so I had to go out and I had to buy these winged wire connections. So I think we're in position to start, and so we'll get to it. Okay, what I've done here is I've tipped the dishwasher over on its back, and with the insulation still on, but I also put down a square piece of cardboard just to protect the tiles in case I end up scratching anything. We'll be taking the leveling feet off of the shipping crate here that you see at the bottom, and one of the curious things I see is there's a little bit of wrapping, something written there. I have to take a look and see what that is. Well, I found out what that piece of paper wrapped in there is. It's service information that says, "Do not remove." Do you think I'm in trouble because I removed it? We shall see. Okay, so you use a 15/16 wrench, and you put it on here, and you just unscrew these. They come loose enough that all you have to do is use your fingers. It's not loose enough. Okay, now we got her loose, and take it all the way out. As I said, this is one of your 4 leveling legs. There we go. So there you have it. I'll take the other 3 out and get back to you in a minute. Okay, now we're ready to put the Teflon tape on the right angle hot water connection, and we'll do that now. You want to go in a clockwise direction. Three or 4 times. So I think we're good there. Now, you want to be careful not to cross-thread this connection, because if you do, you're going to end up with a lot of water leaks. So, just taking your time, making sure that you're not cross-threaded. And you want the fitting facing towards the rear of the dishwasher so you can make your connection. And now you're going to take your 3/8 compression fitting for the hot water line feed, and you're going to connect it to the connector that you just connected on the dishwasher. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, making sure that you don't cross-thread anything. And this doesn't have to be as tight as the 90 angle fitting, because there's a rubber washer inside here that will compress as you tighten this down. You should be fine with that. Okay, now we're ready to connect the waste water hose connection, and on this particular model of GE, that connection is facing out the back, so I had to stand the dishwasher upright, and so now I have the hose, waste hose, and the clamp that came with the dishwasher. This is a hose clamp, and it's a 5/16, and one of the things that you want to do is you want to make sure the orientation of the clamp is to the floor, where the screw to tighten the clamp is to the floor, so that you don't get vibration that hits up against the chassis, and or anything else, a wire or something, which would add to the noise. Okay, so, and one of the things is this has stops that you want to advance the connection, the waste hose to. I move the flashlight. I'm hoping that you can see it. Yeah, you can. That's a stop, and on the underside there is another stop right there. And you want to leave this alone. That's your this flapper is supposed to be there. So what we'll do now is connect this by hand all the way into the stops. We're fine, and we'll make the connection of the hose up close to the stop so that we're not bending anything else, or we have a good solid connection. So I'm going to try to do that as I put the camera down, and hopefully the camera will keep shooting in the correct orientation. No, I guess not. Maybe I can leave it like that. See if I can wedge something under the camera to hold it upright. Not doing so well. I'll come back. Okay, now I've got the camera positioned, and I am tightening this with a 15/16. You want this nice and tight, hand tight. So I'll give it just a little bit more turns. I think that's good. It does seem to be, it's clear of vibrating, from vibrating on anything, and so we're good. Okay, we're back out in front of the dishwasher, and one of the things that we want to check is the tightness, the leverage of the door. So what you want is the door not to move one way or the other. Right now the door is staying where it is. If the door were too loose, it might fall, and if it did, you'd make an adjustment down here on, let me come around the other side. On either side of the door of the dishwasher, there are these springs and pulley. And the pulley is one of the things that you want to make sure is seated, and that one is. And your adjustment would be here on these, adjusting the spring on those 3 holes that you see there in the pulley string wire. You would just disconnect that, and depending on your tension, you'd adjust it with that. You do the same thing on the other side. One of the more curious things is that the instruction manual on this, which I'll pan over here and see if you can read that, installed trim pieces. They give you 3 trim pieces that are to be installed onto the tub flange. Start with the right edge and work your way to the left. Repeat process with the left and the right trim pieces working from the top down. Open and close the door to check that trim does not bind and does not interfere with the door latch or door hinges. Well, they give you 3 pieces, and 2 of the pieces match each other and another piece doesn't, and it doesn't tell you where the unmatched piece goes, so I assumed the matched pieces go on the side, the door, sides of the door, and that's the way I've installed them. They don't tell you if they're supposed to match up